Alright, so just kind of walking through this. We right now have a little bit of a problem. I'll go ahead and get my light out. Whenever I was putting this together, I noticed that this pump was a universal pump, and it should have worked for the 150, 165, and 175, but as you guys can see by this, we are having a little bit of problem. It's actually hitting where whenever it comes in, and it's supposed to be going up in the hole. You can't quite see it there, but anyways, guys, you'll just have to trust me on that. It's making contact there. So what I ended up doing was going down to the store, and I got a couple pieces here. Got myself a couple of these little, I believe they're called street elbows. You can just kind of see them right there. They're 1/4-inch street elbows. Focus. Yeah, it's going to do its best. Anyways, though, guys, but they're street elbows. And essentially what we're going to do is we're just going to do that. We're going to go right up into the bottom of the pump, bring it back a little bit, and then we're just going to go ahead and go on like normal. So I'm going to go ahead and... Alright, so went ahead and got it out, and just kind of showing you guys through it. We had to go ahead and make a quick little gasket for it. Not really a big deal if you guys know how to make gaskets. If I can give one hint to making a good gasket, it's box knives. Just awesome tools. You can sit there, and I'll probably make another video of actually making a gasket, so that'll be coming. Not a lot to it, but a little bit. So there's the troublesome hole, and so I'm gonna go ahead and also add something else to this video. So I went ahead and already added in this elbow and such, and of course you guys can tell that this pump, the reservoir, is kind of sitting right on top of the pump. Can't really get a good angle on that. So what I'm gonna do is do my best to try to show you guys how to get that off, and we'll use the old one. They're very similar, not exactly 100% the same, but more than similar enough. I will kind of go into depth a little bit more with that here in a minute, but they have the exact same components on the inside. Slightly different measurements. This one is more of a millimeter type, which is fine. I'll just tell you which tools to use. I'll be using a 3/8 inch tool on that, but we'll get to that here in a minute. So overall, I'm going to go ahead, going over the bench, and work on installing these. Alright, so here's the setup. To get this, take an Allen key, take the corresponding hex, well, 6-sided, I guess you could say, hexagon socket. Then you go ahead and put the Allen key in it. So the one that came with the tractor was a 3/8. The one that you are going to probably be purchasing as a replacement, just take my word for it, it's an 8mm. So, of course, the change with that is use an 8mm socket. Same difference. You put this like this right here, and you're off to the races. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how this works. Take the socket, you take the Allen key, Allen wrench, put it on there, take this right here, as long as it doesn't, did not fall out of my vise. It's another thing I'll show you guys is the vise is not exactly beautiful either. It's you just kind of put it in there like that so you don't damage your face, of course. But now once you do that, you can take it right out. Same thing goes in reverse. You just take that, push reverse your socket, and then now the reason I'm telling you 8mm, that hole in there, you don't want to waller it out. So I got the exact size, but as far as I can tell, it works pretty well. And that's the best way I found to get them in and out. I did that on the new one. I did it on this one. Works like a charm. And I've also gone through. I have cleaned up all this. So one other thing is, you guys will see that I need to get some lights in here bad. This bolt could come out, but this back bolt, it is right in front of the water hose. So, well, coolant pipe. I guess that would be the, I don't know if that'd be the return or not. I guess somebody can help me in the description. But anyways, so this bolt I just leave in there. Not really a big deal. The main thing I do is I take a little bit of a, yeah, gotta always keep your brake cleaner down in the oil. Take a little bit of oil cleaning brake cleaner and spray it on there. I do it about 2 or 3 times, and I get the surface looking pretty good. I wish I had some lights, but anyways, gotta make sure that's clean to make a good surface, because of course there is engine oil in there. But overall, pretty easy process. So I'll go ahead and get this done and bring you back to it. So I was kind of going through everything, and I noticed one little thing I had tripped up on. I had already started putting this street elbow into the actual pump, but then I noticed, darn, I'm not gonna be able to get my other street elbow in it. So one little hint is I'm going to go ahead and pre-assemble these beforehand, and then I'm going to do the assembly afterwards. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the finish. Alrighty, got it on in there, and I'm going to try to run through this real quick. I don't know how this is going to go. So what I'm seeing is, it looks like I'm going to have to go ahead, put it on in there on top of that first, and then actually guide it in. So I'm going to do my best to get you guys lined up, let you see what I'm doing, and then I'll of course let you see afterwards. Again, the nice gasket I made. Had to go ahead and get it up in there. Not a big deal. Just go ahead and get that thing up in there again. Put this thing down in here. We can finagle a little bit. Oh ho ho! Remember, guys, you guys are going to learn everything I learned today. Don't forget the gasket. Don't forget the sealant. Oh, man, you guys are going to get all the freaking luck. Just imagine. Yeah, these aren't easy to do, but they're doable. I think that was about it. I'm going to try tightening it with the ratchet one last time. Just because I know that's going to be my best shot. think that's it, fellas. Some ladies, I guess. Wouldn't think there'd be too many ladies watching me on here, but maybe there is. I don't know. All their own. So this is a, if you're looking at O-rings, these little O-rings that go on here, R04. At least that's what my kit says, so I'm assuming that's an O-ring size of some type. Again, I'm not extremely well versed in everything I'm touching, so got that one on. Gonna go ahead and try to repair this. All we're going to do here is we're going to do a little bit of checking just to make sure the O-ring's still on there. If you notice, I had to put an O-ring back on this upper one. I had lost it. I don't think I've lost this one for any stretch, but it would really hurt my feelings. I don't even know if I'll be able to get this down and out of here, though, to be honest with you guys. Looks like it's right on that floor there. Yeah, it's pretty much in there. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and assume we have it. I don't see why I would have lost it. So, not the world's best repair by any stretch. I'm not going to act like I'm overly proud of this. This was a fix to get by poor engineering, because this is what you would call the validation stage of engineering. This obviously would have not passed most validation stages, but it is what it is. It'll be what it'll be. And it'll be fine, I'm sure. And this thing right here, a little bit of movement there. I'm not terribly happy with that, but we'll see what we got going on there. Let's go ahead and get some fluid in this thing and start her up and see what we got. You can always assume you gotta do it again. Yeah, forget it. We'll leave her on. But you gotta see some failure. Too much success today. Almost probably out of footage. Okay. Go ahead and throw some fluid in here. Okay. Go ahead and put the cap on and start her up and see what we got. Okay. Put that thing on there. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and get a door open and get this thing started. As always, take a minute, check every connection, watch it closely, see what you got going. I'll be back. Alrighty, so overall, very happy with it. No real leaks or anything, so we're going to go ahead and put this back into service and watch it for a while, see how she does, and I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks again, and I will probably, well, actually I need to go ahead and do that footage on showing you guys that little piece in the middle, so I'll go ahead and do that.